We have seen nothing but devastating stories regarding sexual harassment in the recent news. People who were once idolized by the public are now being exposed as sexual predators, including Mario Batali, Kevin Spacey, Bill O'Reilly, Harvey Weinstein, Andrea Ramsey, Al Franken, George H. W. Bush, Ben Affleck, and many more. These allegations are stemming from other famous people, including Megan Fox, Taylor Swift, Angelina Jolie, Gwyneth Paltrow, Kesha, Terry Crews, and so many others. Others are also sharing their stories on Twitter. For example, #MeToo is an internet phenomenon that is trending right now. Women and men are tweeting out their experiences regarding sexual harassment. Not only is this tweeting spreading awareness, but it is also opening up opportunities for discussion about the issue. And while it's great that there's now an empowering voice in the media regarding this issue, only celebrities and politicians are being recognized. There are students, men, women, and children everywhere who are sexually harassed in public and private settings. But only those in the public eye really seem to matter to news coverage. Why is this? Is there an actual concern regarding sexual harassment? Are the celebrities acting as figureheads to lead this fight? Or is it just a juicy story that the media has picked up? Are some more interested in hearing the dirt on the famous than the issue at present? Could this just be a trend? This leads to the question, what is the nature of sexual harassment? The definition of sexual harassment is harassment in a workplace or other professional or social situation involving the making of unwanted sexual advances or obscene remarks. In order to explain the nature of sexual harassment, we have connected the situations present in instances of sexual harassment to Plato's Allegory of the Cave. The Allegory of the Cave is a story that opens with prisoners in a cave tied to some rocks. They cannot see anything but the wall of the cave in front of them, and behind the prisoners is a fire. When others walk past the fire, it creates shadows. Having never been outside the cave before, the prisoners believe the shadows to be the real objects and not just silhouettes. One day, one of the prisoners escapes. Being able to see the outside world for the first time in his life, he is shocked at the world he discovers and does not believe it can be real. He eventually becomes used to his new surroundings and realizes that his former view of reality was wrong. He sees the sun as a source of life and begins to go on an intellectual and philosophical journey where he discovers beauty and meaning. The prisoner returns to the cave to inform the others of his findings, but they do not believe him and threaten to kill him if he tries to set them free. So what does this all mean? Well, Plato was saying that the prisoners symbolize us, mankind, while the shadows represent our perception of our reality. The sun is the source of knowledge and understanding. So why would I even mention this in regards to sexual harassment? Well, the different components of Plato's Allegory of the Cave parallel to major themes and characters related to our current problem. Those who represent the prisoners' instances of sexual harassment include a various group of people. The victims of sexual harassment are prisoners as they may not have truly known. The harassers themselves are also prisoners, as their perceptions of themselves and their powers are distorted. They believe they could do whatever they want, but that is simply not the truth. The American society is also a prisoner, as they once believed that these stars accused of sexual harassment were idols, and that they were honorable because that's how they were portrayed through the media, making them also a prisoner to the media, as they only see the sexual harassment stories that pertain to the powerful. Yet, there is no mention of the case that has occurred in one's own office space, or maybe it's just more acceptable for lay people. In summary, almost everyone is a prisoner of sexual harassment in one form or another. The chain in this instance, or the thing holding us down and preventing us from seeing the truth, is sexual harassment itself. It has caused many scars and has served as a constant reminder of what has happened to the victims, and has forced them to see their life through a whole new lens that holds them back continuously. The shadows are public figures such as news anchors, Politicians, acclaimed actors, producers, people who are in a powerful enough position to take advantage of others who cannot resist them. Those are our shadows, the way we thought we saw them before the allegations arose. Those who harass others, or allow it to go unnoticed, or those who don't report on it, like the medias, the viewers, are the puppet masters. The media controls what we see and how we see sexual harassment. After all, sexual harassment is not a new concept, and yet it's only now being reported? Doesn't seem very likely that it's gone completely unnoticed for all this time. Perhaps just wasn't covered by the media the way it should have been. Now, who is the sun in this modern-day allegory? Well, I would say it's the people coming forward. This sun has brought forward a new enlightenment and understanding when it comes to sexual harassment, and there are starting conversations all over the United States. What must we do to ensure that this awareness doesn't become another trend? Well, by acknowledging the other people who aren't celebrities in our lives who have fallen victim to sexual harassment and speaking out for them, listening to what they have to say, speaking out against it and not remaining silent when we see instances of this. I will end with a quote from Plato. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow. We can be a part of this progress. Thank you.